genuinely never met a darts player who has had an interest in freediving. He does not look like a freediver, but again, I've never seen a darts player who also does freediving. Maybe they all look like that. Can he book his place in the second round of action? We've already seen Pavel Durtil manage to do that by beating Joe Cullen. If Michal Smejda can beat Nathan Aspinall here, not only would he set up a tie with Luke the Nuke Littler, but he would leave Nathan Aspinall on the brink of missing out on the European Championship. He is in the last provisional spot. Now, the players below him who are still in the tournament all need to win at least 2 games, even Dimitri van den Berg. But it does leave him in a precarious position if he does lose this match. Now, I can tell you that Michal has been pretty relaxed leading up to this. He's been staying in a camper van that he's parked just over the road, and he only rocked up into the practice room about a couple of hours ago. He was just chilling in his camper. So we'll see if the relaxed attitude pays off in this one. Mark Wilson alongside me to find out.
Yeah, he looks a character. That is for sure, Mr. Smejda, and what a start he makes here.
81.
There's plenty of local support. It's been a fantastic crowd here, but this is a tough draw. Nathan Aspinall, major winner.
41.
But as he said, pressure on him to get results here to make sure he is in Dortmund next weekend, and it's been a pretty good day, you'd have to say, with lots of Madars Rasma, Callan Rids, Brendan Dolan all falling by the wayside. All could have overtaken Asp here, so he's done okay so far, but he's got to take care of his own bit of business, not be relying on everyone else.
Yeah, exactly. And should he win this, not only will he leapfrog Dirk van Duijvenbode, but he'd be level. I'm not sure whether he'd go above Michael Smith, but he'd be level on prize money with Michael Smith. But it's just putting an extra person between him and the drop zone, so that even if somebody did overtake him, it would be Dirk that then gets kicked out rather than Nathan.
Yeah.
30.
Look at that loose visit there from Smejda. That seems to be getting bigger all night long.
It does feel like more and more have arrived, doesn't it?
Maybe they're all in his camper van.
$122.
Great visit from the Asp.
Nathan, you require 142.
Well, putting himself in position to break the throw in the opening leg. Back down to the 17s for the Asp. Well, that was the plan.
69.
Yeah, that
Michal, you
was a
require
loose start.
149.
4-9 needed. And the shot is on. Can't find the treble 19, so just rechecks himself, because he could well be back. Aspinall not guaranteed more than one dart at finish here.
Nathan, you require 73.
This for an early break of throw.
14 for tops. Double top.
53.
Now then.
Michal, you require 60.
Tops he needs for the first leg of the match. Is that a good marker? No.
20.
Well, by and large,
Nathan,
the
you
home
require
nation
20.
players today have done pretty well. But you can't miss chances like that against players like this. Or can you? Now, is that too tight to the wire? He's moving along now. He's going to have to try and force this in down the other side. And he's smiling. He knows this is a tough dart. And he couldn't get through the blockers. So another goal for Smejda.
Michal, you require 40.
Well, I think he must have been looking at the top portion of the bed there, and he's ended up beneath the other 2 darts. And he ends up behind as well, as Michal Smejda pins double top.
$57.
Well, Nathan obviously had time off from injury. He didn't play a great deal of stuff when the Premier League was on. So he left himself a mountain to climb in terms of getting not only to Minehead, the Players' Championship finals. Nathan is... What does he do? Has he gone and corrected the score for him, or just gone to check the score? Oh, I'm told he was hitting a fly on stage. I'm going to say, you can't go and write your own score. That's not how it works.
Thwarted.
But yeah, left himself a mountain to climb by, understandably, particularly with his injury problems. Yeah, he was on a mission. Left himself a mountain to climb to get to the Players' Championship finals and the European Championship. Now, it always looked difficult at the European Championship, but credit to Nathan for putting himself into the provisional spots, because he made his return in Budapest, managed to win a game, beat Christoph Ratajski. Then in Switzerland, managed to win 2 games, including a victory over Dave Chisholm. Now that's put him in this spot. So the amount of work he has to do, he could lose this game and still get there. But 1 win might be enough. And if he does sneak into Dortmund, I think he should probably be pretty happy with how he's dealt with what is an awful lot this year.
Yeah, certainly will. Got a great opportunity here to hold throw and level up the match.
46.
A loose last start. No real pressure yet. Mention that the
102.
home nation players have done well, as Aspinall's looking at 102. Tops he needs. 4 said 102.
82.
Let me start a double. It's 5 he's had so far in this game.
Yeah, very much a tops and tens man nowadays, Nathan Aspinall, since returning from injury. And as simple as
Nathan, you've acquired
he was
20.
practicing and kept hitting it, so thought, I'm going to use this double. And he does finally manage to hit one apiece.
You saw Daniel Markowski played pretty well against James Wade. The problem was Wade averaged nearly 106 earlier on. Itzy breaker. Won a couple of legs against Richie Edhouse and had a max as well.
41.
And of course, the big upset of the day so far, Pavel Durtil. A 6-4 winner over Joe Cullen, so there will be a Czechia player here tomorrow.
41.
It's not really a sort of full extension of the arm from Michal Smejda. But we'll show you over the course of this game. Compare it with Nathan, that arm fully extends, goes right out. Smejda, it's a bit more jabby. It does then sort of glide through, but it's not really. It sort of stops as soon as the dart leaves the hand, and then it just sort of falls away. And you do think that, look, there's a million different ways to throw a dart. But that arm extension, just making sure that everything's going in the same direction over and over again, that does tend to be a good thing.
I'll let you go tell him. I'll tell him when he walks off. You want a word with him?
No, don't look.
100.
He wants to throw it that way, Dan. He's throwing it that way.
He certainly can. He's got a big iron fist on the back of his shirt. I'm not going to argue with it.
85.
It's not left to finish here, but might possibly could leave a decent one. He would like a treble here, that is for sure. Doesn't
42.
find one.
Nathan, you've acquired 135.
Oh, can the Asp break?
Got on the ball. And he tried. I don't understand that, and neither does Nathan now. He's gone for something because he had 18 on the end.
Well, he left 64, didn't he?
Yeah. Whereas if he got the treble 20, just leave 18 tops. Makes no sense.
Well, he's left 48.
Nathan, you acquire 48.
So will it be 8 for tops, or will it be 16 for 16s? There's your answer. It's 8 for tops. And there is 8 for tops, and it is a break of throw for Nathan Aspinall. Just a raise of the eyebrows. He knows it's not been the prettiest of opening 3 legs, but he keeps saying tonight for him is all about winning.
Yeah, and while it hasn't been pretty, it might be moving in the right direction for the Asp. Michal took the opener in 22 darts, so then it was a 19 darter for Nathan, then a 17 darter. Starting to get a little bit sharper, or at least the numbers suggest that. So do these darts. Oof, couldn't quite jam that one in the bottom right corner.
Smejda can't find the treble, and you do wonder, even at this early stage, if that opening leg was to be the highlight of his night.
81.
He also mentioned earlier the winner of this one will take on Luke Littler
100.
in round 2.
Nathan, you require 157.
Big un, but a good un. Too big in the end, Nathan.
100.
Just be looking to get out of here as soon as he can, Nathan Aspinall.
60. Nathan, you require 57.
17 for tops then. Nicely done again. 14 dart hold of throw from Aspinall, who's just starting to grow into the task at hand here.
Game on.
I think that's the look of a man who feels he's in control after being vulnerable at the start of this. He's not playing well in the first 2.5 legs.
61.
Things have improved.
Yeah. Speaking of things improving, Dan, what an end to the night we have got. Dimitri van den Berg, Johnny Clayton, Daryl Gurney against Raymond van Barneveld, Cameron Menzies against Peter Wright, and Kevin Dukes
100.
against Michael Smith.
Yeah, major champion versus major champion in the Dimmy v Clayton and Gurney v Barney games. Then the defending champion here, Peter Wright, in an all-Scottish clash against one of the form players on the Pro Tour this year, Cameron Menzies. And then Michael Smith. If the world number 2 doesn't get to the European Championship, that will be an unbelievable story.
Yeah.
But he's in danger, because if Nathan Aspinall wins this, he'll go level in money won with Michael Smith. And it will be Michael Smith who is now, well, would then be looking nervously over his shoulder, because Kevin Dukes, we know, is a dangerous player.
121.
Oh, he's got this now, hasn't he? Yeah, he's getting better and better.
180.
Now getting to see the real Nathan Aspinall up on stage here in Prague.
He's just starting to go through the
60.
gears.
Nathan, you require 81.
Oh, beautiful dart to leave a shot at double 16.
49.
This time he can't tidy it up, but he knows he'll be back.
95. Nathan, you require 32.
This for a 13 dart. Break of throw, just resets himself. Not quite. First miss for a long time then.
128.
Well, this will get the crowd back into it. Oh, and that will get them back out of it. The smile says it all. A chance gone begging.
25. Nathan, you require 8.
Well, I'm afraid things aren't looking good for Michal Smejda here. It's just got a little bit worse, because that is a 4th leg on the spin. Another one against the darts, and Smejda is languishing in the 60s in his average. And that's not going to worry Nathan Aspinall, even if he is off his game a little bit.
100.
Yeah, it's quite at it, Smejda here. Aspinall now, it's all about
43.
maintaining his own standards. Are you getting in amongst the crowd tomorrow night, Dan?
Play it by ear, Wills. Last time I did it, I got covered in beer.
43.
And your problem is?
Yeah.
54.
What are you going to do with yourself when the greatest tour of all ends for the season?
Just watch videos of it, pretty much non-stop until February when it starts up again, or whenever it's
60.
due.
Good. All right, what's gone on there? It's an act of vandalism, ripping up his sign.
A lot of creativity of putting your own face
93.
into a 180 card. But I fear that is going to be as dramatic as this game is going to get. Oh, hello. Maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe I spoke too soon. Michal Smejda with a perfect scoring visit, but still not enough to get to a finish.
The Asp looking at the same target. And again, not quite. We had a host of big finishes earlier on, didn't we? We saw a few in the Dideka game.
94.
I've seen a 170 today. 144 to win the game
100.
from James Wade. 141 to win the game for Jermaine Watermain. Just 60 now for Nathan Aspinall for a 5-1 lead and put himself on the brink. The second round, potentially a spot at the European Championship. Off you go. Doing more walking than Captain Tom there, Nathan.
Double 10 for a 5-1 lead.
Nathan
And he
Aspinall.
closes in. A smile from Smejda, who will know inside his scoring hasn't been good enough. When you get pitted against one of the world's best, you've got to bring the best you've got, and I don't think we've quite seen that from Michal here.
95.
Targeting the 19s.
$133.
Michal's decided he's going to play on the 19s. Nathan thought it looked fun, so he joined in for a second. Oh,
38.
what? Never rains, it pours.
So Aspinall closing in on victory. Littler tomorrow looks an immense day two of action here in Prague.
Hello. It's another brilliant scoring visit from Michal Smejda. Aspinall might get creative here. 2019-25 gets him to a finish. Oh, if you're in the trouble, you can just stay there and pile away on that. 54 left. Oh, nearly.
120.
Well, that's one apiece in this leg. He's in again. Where's this Smejda bit? Go on, fill it up. Come on, don't worry what's left.
It's tempting, isn't it? It's tempting. Oh, he went for it.
140.
But he leaves single to double, importantly. Now Nathan Aspinall.
114.
One treble combo to wrap this up. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, halves his score, 17 tops. That'll do it. Nathan Aspinall wins it 6-1. Lost the opening leg, and we thought maybe we might have another shock on our hands. Not to be, as Michal Smejda is dispatched by 6 legs to 1, and Nathan Aspinall takes a significant step towards the European Championship. It also means we'll have the Asp versus the Nuke in round 2 tomorrow here in Prague.